What's up, guys? How you doing?
Questions for Shai?
Okay, go ahead.
Putting aside the obvious, winning a championship, what are some personal goals you come to training camp with this season and normally each season?
Yeah, personal goals. I have a certain amount of reps I want to get. Like each day before practice, after practice. Especially this time, there's like want to make sure we're bonding, we're doing things together. Especially with our new additions, want to make sure that we maintain and keep our camaraderie. That's what made us special. Little things like that are on my mind right now.
Shai, I know you've seen a lot of unique circumstances since you've been in the league, but this might be the first season that you've had this level of anticipation and expectations on the team you've been on. Just what is that like for you, knowing what this team is kind of bearing from the general public and all the expectations?
Yeah, it's for sure fun. Like at the end of the day, we all are playing a game to win basketball games. And the more you do so, the more fun you have playing it. And I think that's what kind of turned around for us last year. Not trying to replicate it is what we're after, trying to be better. And I think as long as we stay on course and we do what got us here, we'll be just fine. And I think we're more worried about that than the expectations or what we're supposed to be or not supposed to be. Just making sure we stay true to who we are in this process.
I know you had your son at a crazy time in the season. Just how have you been able to enjoy that, and how has fatherhood changed you at all?
Yeah, it's been amazing. It's changed my perspective on a lot of things. The things in life that you think matter don't really matter. Your life isn't yours anymore. But it's tough, it's tiring, but it's also the best thing ever. Obviously a blessing to be able to have kids in itself. But yeah, he's amazing for sure.
Go ahead, Joe. Go, Joe.
Yeah, Shai, what do you make of Haron Stein's game and just kind of how he fits in with you guys?
Yeah, very versatile. I think he has a little bit more than we've seen from his career so far, so I'm excited to see that unfold. Obviously physical, smart basketball player. Like I said, versatile, can play with it, play without it, screen, handoffs. I played with him in Nike Hoop Summit when I was coming out of high school. I don't know what he was doing. He was probably playing pro. I remember him being able to make a jumper, being very versatile, obviously for his size. And I think that fits right in with our identity as a group offensively.
Just one quick follow-up. You said you think there might be more to his game. Like, what are some of those areas to his game that you think can unlock here?
Yeah, I think he's a better jump shooter than we've seen. I don't think he's got many opportunities to shoot him before. He definitely will in our offense, and we'll encourage him to, like we do the rest of our guys. Yeah, I think that's mainly what I was talking about.
Shai, defensively, it looks like, you guys were really good defensively last year, but it looks like with the pieces you've added, the chance to take a next step is possible. What do you think could be that next level for this defense? What areas do you feel like the additions could potentially make you guys even better at?
Yeah, half of defense is getting the rebound, securing the ball. So I think getting better in that area will for sure help us. Limiting teams' second chance points. But I think as long as we remain disruptive, remain physical, and try to keep teams uncomfortable and out of their comfort zone, we'll be who we want to be defensively. And I think our two additions, like you mentioned, they're the guys that fit right in with that identity defensively. So it shouldn't be too much of a learning curve.
Is it a challenge at all to blend great team defense with great individuals, or is that easy?
Yeah, very easy. It's very easy because defensively, the better. It's kind of the same with the whole game. The better you are individually, as long as you are all on the same page, which we are, it'll click defensively for us, and it works on the other end of the ball too.
Shai, rather than Cliff.
What can Haron Stein bring to you just as a screener, as a guy who's trying to get down there?
Yeah, great screener, physical screener. So obviously a lob threat with his size. He has a float game to play in the pocket. He's smart above all. Like, he knows how to read and make plays. He can, if I'm getting doubled, he can play in the pocket, make the next play. I think he's really versatile as a screener and can do multiple things, and he'll for sure help us.
Go ahead, Cliff. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah. So we talked a little bit about outside expectations, public expectations, but within the league, I would guess that, first of all, you've clearly made it. Everybody knows who you are. This team was number one seed, obviously, so won a lot of games. Does that change anything for you guys? And for you, the fact that people know who you are now. You're not sneaking up on anybody. You're more of a target now versus a team that's on the rise.
Nah, it doesn't change anything for us. We like our biggest focus has been always day to day, and trying to be better every day, trying to get better every day, be better than we were yesterday. And I think that's why we got to where we were last year. And I think us not changing that mentality and keeping that the same is in our best interest, and that's what we're gonna continue to do.
But you still got the chip on your shoulder because you
Yeah.
were fighting for respect for years and years. Now everybody knows who you are.
Yes, it might have looked like that, but what we were fighting for was to get better every day. That's ultimately what it was. But it probably does look like that from outside looking in. But really, honestly, when we sucked as a basketball team, we weren't worried about the world's gonna respect us. We were just like, we're not where we want to be. Let's make sure that we get to where we want to be, and the only way to do that is to get better every day, and we did a good job of that.
Jordan Davis, Oklahoma, and Shai. Obviously, I know Josh was close with everybody. Now you bring in Alex in his role. I mean, if you can, what were some of your first reactions to the move and for him to bring in? And what do you feel like he brings to the team on both ends of the world?
Yeah, bittersweet for sure. Obviously, two different players. Josh helped our team in amazing ways. Josh was my backcourt mate for quite some time too. But yeah, obviously his special vision and his passing and his size and position will be missed. He'll bring that to Chicago at a high level, obviously. He'll flourish and be who he's supposed to be in this league, given the opportunity, and I'm excited for that for him. And then AC, we all know what he does. I think he's the only guy on this team that's won. So he's going to bring that right away. He's going to bring that perspective. He's going to bring that juice, bring that knowledge. And then what he does on both ends of the floor, obviously is special defensively, multiple awards because of it, and then a very smart basketball player on the other end of the floor. And like I said before, he's such a good player and a smart player, and it's easy to plug in any team, and fortunate it's our team.
Quick follow-up, just question.
This will be the last question.
Yes,
Shai's got it.
just wanted to ask you, what do you see when he's guarded you in the past? Like, obviously, one of the best defenders in the league, all NBA guy. What have you seen with some of his skills and his approach to the game as far as guarding superstar players, and how you feel like he brings that to the team?
Yeah, he does his scout, so he knows what tendencies are. He knows what you want to do. Really good hands. He's smart, so he knows when to be physical, when not to be. Yeah, that's all I'm giving you guys because he's on my team now.
Thank you, Shai.